Greetings and good health. I am Dr. Jarek Asarko, a pediatric and family wellness chiropractor. This is your Lifeline to Vitality, where we discuss ways to cultivate family wellness. Welcome back to another edition of your Lifeline to Vitality. This is Dr. Jarek Asarko. I always think the best place to start is at the beginning. So let's go back to the beginning when there was health. As a chiropractor, I am very interested in the health of my patients and the community at large. But we say and use this word health all the time. Do we truly understand its meaning and application? Etymology is the study of word origin and the historical development of its meaning. So what's the etymological meaning of the word health? I think it's always important to understand the meaning of our words so we can better apply them to our life. Dr. B.J. Palmer once put it, words are vehicles of thought. Thought is the result of ideas. So if our ideas, thoughts, and words don't match up, we could be driving the wrong vehicle of thought, going in the wrong direction, and end up at the wrong destination. It's no surprise we often say what we don't mean and mean what we don't say. But this doesn't necessarily represent a lack of education, but could merely represent a miscommunication in our knowledge. So let's break down this word health so we can build up a more meaningful application. Health originates from the combination of Old English and Germanic words. The Old English word heil means wholeness, a being whole, sound, or well. The Germanic word haliotho means whole, uninjured, or of good omen. These words combined about 1,000 years ago in Middle English to form what we now know to be the word health. There's a common thread in these origin words and their definition, and that centers around the word whole. Whole means a complete entity, or singular in nature. Health, then, is the complete entity of being well. This might seem very far off from what the majority of us think health means today. To most, health is just the absence of disease. This application of the word, though, makes disease the entity. But this raises a question. A diseased what, though? A diseased heart? A diseased mental attitude? A diseased environment? When you make disease your foundation, variables will result. If there are 1,000 different diseases with 100,000 different symptoms, how can disease be the single entity? This is why chiropractic takes a holistic approach and makes well-being the measuring stick for health, not disease. Back in 1946, the World Health Organization defined health as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease. This definition got a lot of criticism then, and still does today, for its statement that health is more than just the absence of disease. This critique usually, though, comes from those who have a more materialistic or mechanistic idea of health. This school of thought has run rampant in allopathic medicine. To them, disease is the entity that defines health. Over 40 years before the World Health Organization's definition, D.D. Palmer made this observation. Health is that condition of the body in which all the functions are performed in a normal degree. The science of chiropractic has modified our views concerning life, death, health, and disease. We no longer believe that disease is an entity, something foreign to the body, which may enter from without and with which we have to grasp, struggle, fight, and conquer, or submit and succumb to its ravages. Disease is a disturbed condition, not a thing of enmity. Holistic wellness takes a completely opposite approach and sticks truer to the definition of health. Health is the entity and disease is the absence of health. Dr. Rob Sanat, a chiropractor, described this antipodal philosophy perfectly. Chiropractically, you must think health first, not disease. Medically, you get a disease. Chiropractically, you lose health. This is why chiropractic turns things right side up again. We need to start with health in mind, and you will end with health in action. Thank you for listening. For even more information on how chiropractic can benefit you and your family, please check out my website, ohiospecific.com. That's ohiospecific.com. Until next time, remember to keep your head cool, feet warm, and your mind busy.